Boy, TikTok has been really focused on his box. It took me saying his name 7 times before he actually heard me.
Ah, so I take it that means he's definitely not available for another round of questions.
Not yet, no, but we have plenty of questions just for us, so let's do this.
Lucario Fangirl asks, "Hey Derpy, how come you don't like English muffins? Is it the flavor or something? Same thing with the doctor. Why are you so scared of pears? Is it the taste that bothers you?"
English muffins have this really icky texture and bland flavor. They're just not good. They used to serve them for breakfast at my elementary school and they were super gross.
I'm not scared of pears. I just hate them. Worst of the green fruits, soft confused potatoes. There's not a green fruit I like, but the pears are the worst of them. Not even being other colors can excuse them.
Ask the Doctor 15 asked, "Derpy, if you had a TARDIS of your own, who would you take with you and where would you go?"
You mean besides Doctor and TikTok, right? Bringing my family would be awkward, but Carrot Top might be fun to travel with. We'd go to all sorts of tourist attractions.
Ask the Doctor 15 asked, "I just want to ask, has there been any problems with the TARDIS recently or has she been fine?"
She's struggling just as much as ever to travel outside of the Pony Planet. She can manage a few trips before she's right back in that darned Everfree forest. I know I should really look into it more, but things keep coming up.
Anonymous asked, "Dear Derpy, if there was one thing you could change about the Doctor, what would it be and why?"
Oh, that's an awkward question. Probably make him a bit more polite, respectful of personal space, you know?
But that makes me quirky!
That's a funny way of saying annoying.
Boo! You're no fun.
Pup7 Potatoes asked, "Opinions on LGBTQ plus community?"
Love the community. Sexuality and gender is seen much differently for Time Lords, seeing as we can become anything. It's fascinating to see how people address it when they don't have so much opportunity to change. Something I can promise. It gets better. It will take some time, but it will get better. You all learn so well through the generations.
I'm part of the community.
Oh, is that so?
I've liked more than just stallions before.
Well, you do have a lot of love to give.
That's true.
Anonymous asked, "Dear Miss Stu, who was your first crush?"
Oh gee, this is super embarrassing, and I'm totally over it now, but I used to have this secret obsession with Rainbow Dash. She was just so cool about everything. But after a while, I realized she'd gotten a big head, and that wasn't really my thing.
Anonymous asked, "Hey Dr. Derpy, have you guys ever been to Barcelona? The planet Barcelona?"
Ah yes, one of the first places we visited actually. I had an itch that needed to be scratched by noseless dogs.
They smell awfully bad.
Anonymous asked, "Ditsy, do you think the Doctor has made you smarter than you were in the past?"
No, I'm as smart as I already was. I just know more now. And I'm pretty smart. With the occasional, well, derp. I'm definitely more confident and positive though. So I'm mentally healthier.
Anonymous asked, "Doctor, if you're so fascinated with unicorns, how do you feel about alicorns?"
If they weren't princesses, I'd probably gush a lot more. One of my initial thoughts on seeing one was, I want to ride them.
Excuse me?
Oh, see, in my universe, equines are, used as riding mounts for the dominant species. I know it would be totally inappropriate to ride a pony here.
That's... yikes.
Moving on.
Anonymous asked, "For the Doctor, have you ever gotten a chance to take part in the Nightmare Night festivities? If so, what costume did you wear?"
I've been told about Nightmare Night, and I definitely want to do something for it sometime. I just need to get the perfect costume, and in order to do that, I need to consume as much pony media as I can so I don't dress up as something they won't recognize.
Dress up as your mortal enemy, the pear.
Pear in a bow tie, the most disgusting monster.
Darky Silverwing asked, so are pony hooves really as soft as I am told they are? Like I know they are supposed to be firm but they look super soft, like marshmallows, or like you're constantly wearing socks.
You know, it's really hard to describe them. On the one hoof, they are definitely hard. You could do some serious damage with them. On the other, they're a bit malleable. Kind of like silicone, enough to grip things. You know, the Powerpuff Girl effect.
Anonymous asked, Derpy, how much do you miss Pistol, and how is Gulliver?
I wish I could have gotten to know Pistol better. We could have been good friends, I think. I feel bad for him, and I do miss him. I'm taking good care of Gulliver for him. He gets plenty of stick scritches.
Ask Dudes Kubus asked, you know you can fix the chameleon circuit if you just try hotwiring the fragment links and superseding the binary time scanner system.
What's the fun in that? There's no need to change a classic beauty.
Ask the Doctor 15 asked, so this is a question for Derpy, do you like muffins for every occasion or for some occasions?
There are definitely some occasions where muffins wouldn't be appropriate. I wouldn't want to eat a muffin during a funeral, for example, because then I just associate the flavor of muffin with funerals. No, thank you. Muffin for good memories only.
X-Class Gaming asked, hey Doctor, would you rather buy exterminated by a Dalek or eat a pear?
If it has anything negative to do with a Dalek, I will take the other option.
Anonymous asked, dear Derpy, do you get mad at the Doctor sometimes?
Sometimes, but it's never anything serious. Mostly stuff that annoys me. He can be pretty unbearable at times.
I just have a big personality.
Yeah, and sometimes there isn't enough room for it.
I can make a few.
Anonymous asked, do you think there may be pony versions of the Time Lords?
I wonder what pony Time Lords would even be called. Not Time Ponies, surely. That would be like calling them Time Humans. What's horsey and noble? Time Steeds? I could get behind Time Steeds.
Sunset Shima asked, aside from family, is there any penny you particularly miss from time traveling? Or any unmentioned family that you really wish you could see again?
I miss my family sometimes, but I get to see them between adventures, so it's not so bad. I haven't spent time with my little cousin in a while. I probably should. And Carrot Top? She's better experienced in small doses.
Anonymous asked, how long has Derpy been with you as a companion?
I'd say she's experienced about half a year with me.
Whoa, I completely lost track of time.
Yes, that happens when you time travel without having time senses. But don't worry, I'm keeping track.
It's only been about a month back home, so that's 6 times the length of time. Maybe I should be more careful about this.
There are plenty of ways to keep caught up in your own time. You can tell ponies you're going on a long vacation, for example, and no one would question if you've aged a tad.
But then I'm missing out on so much of my life.
Are you though? I'd say you're missing out before you join me.
You make a good point.
Anonymous asked, so Derpy, we know you've been bullied before because of your eyes. Have you ever considered going back to some of those judgmental ponies and showing them what you're really capable of, especially now that you're a time-traveling hero?
I don't think I could prove the things I've done. Ponies would think I was crazy or making things up. I haven't really made much of myself in the eyes of my community. But I'm more willing to try to make something of myself, just, when I'm not busy with adventures.
Vaguely Active asked, so Doctor, what would you do if you mysteriously found a pony of Captain Jack Harkness wandering the streets?
Oh, dear goodness, wouldn't that be something? I'd probably have to keep him on a leash so he won't try to dance with the ponies. Some other less suggestive way of restraining him. Is there a non-suggestive restraint?
Where is your mind even going right now?
Please, don't ask.
Guardian Cherisher asked, hey Titsy, do you have a pet cat?
Nope, just a squeaky salamander and an electric fishy.
Anonymous asked, Doctor, what would you do if you met a ginger Dalek?
How can they be ginger without any hair? A Dalek with hair? That's a whole new level of threat.
Anonymous asked, Derpy, if you had to choose between your family and friends in Ponyville where you wouldn't be able to see Doctor and TikTok ever again, or staying with them and never being able to see your family and friends again, which side would you choose? Your family and friends in Ponyville, or the Doctor and TikTok?
You don't have to answer that, it's just a hypothetical.
Yeah, I don't know, that's really hard, but you know what? I think I'd want to stay with the Doctor and TikTok. I don't really have much in terms of friends, and I love my parents, but I prefer Doc and Toc's company.
Tip J Blog asked, Hey Doc, I can probably explain how you got there. The TARDIS stands for time and relative dimensions in space, right? Then that gorgeous TARDIS of yours must have created an energy surge so great that the particles of the universes got supercharged enough to rip the fabric of space and time apart, creating a gateway between your original universe and Equestria, and the transforming from humanoid to pony is probably caused by the natural magic in Equestria.
You might not be far off, she was being pushed pretty hard up until those last moments.
What were you even doing before you got here?
Running, as per usual.
From what?
An ending. I hate endings. Hey, the result is fantastic. I love it here. What better place to run to? What better friends to meet?
I'm glad you're here.
And may I remain here as long as you need me. Now then, I think that's enough questions for the night.
Yeah, I agree. But hopefully we can do more.
Yes, indeed!
Want to hear more answers from Doctor Who's and assistant characters? Consider sending a $5 donation to our coffee called Ponies with Pockets, all in one word. The URL is on the screen and linked in the info. Every $5 will answer one question, and we have plenty of them to answer. Why donations? It's difficult to afford the time to work on bonus content, and the project and project leader need support for finances. Your donations would mainly go towards things like new microphones, more sophisticated editing programs, upgrades. You can donate anytime, but the best time to donate is when we announce a fundraiser to fund the next set on Tumblr. From when this video was posted, October 30th, 2022, we are doing another fundraiser to see how many questions we can answer. If we get enough, we may make more than one video. To see announcements, send questions to the characters, and to donate, follow the links in the video info. The description. If you're going to ask the characters questions, please rewatch the other Q&A videos to make sure you don't ask something we already answered. Thank you for your support.
Avante!
I just realized I had the fan on when I did my first line.
Oh no, okay. I'm taking good care of Gulliver for him. He gets plenty of stick scritches. It's a fish stick.
Ah! You! Oh, why did I think of that? Oh, God damn it. Thank you for coming up with that. Oh.
Call the ship Dr. Top. Dr. Talk. Never mind, that's a tongue twister.
Dr. Talk?
Dr.
You'll get it.
I'm usually really good at tongue twisters, but that one's got me, man.